Shalom, Hujambo, Hotep. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Eric Rice Network once again. As Dr. King's holiday is coming to a close, let us use this day as a day of reflection, a day of reflecting not only what Dr. King sacrificed, but all the great civil rights leaders sacrificed on our behalf, on our ancestors' behalf. And consider that his sacrifices and their sacrifices made a lot of things possible, not only for us, but made a lot of things possible for our children, and will make a lot of things possible for our children's children's children. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Dr. King and other great civil rights leaders as himself for making the sacrifices that they've made. Dr. King made the ultimate sacrifice. He sacrificed with his life in an effort to bring about desegregation. Now, me personally, I'm not taking anything away from Dr. King. Dr. King was a great man. But as far as the whole desegregation thing, I think it was a mistake. As a matter of fact, a lot of you probably don't know this. I venture to say most of you don't know this. During the last 6 months to a year prior to his assassination, Dr. King was very depressed. He was a very depressed brother. He was catching hell from both sides. He was catching hell from his own people. Now, black people that's watching this video, you know as well as I do, you try to talk to other people about certain things, it's like talking to a brick wall. It just frustrates the fuck out of you. So I'm quite sure the little hair that the King had on his scalp, he probably pulled it out. Okay? So he was catching hell from his own people. He was catching hell from white folks. And so the brother didn't have too many places to turn. And so he was very, very depressed with his last days. As a matter of fact, towards the end, he realized that trying to bring about desegregation was a big mistake. It was a very big mistake. But by that time, it was too late. I mean, the everything was already in motion. So, but he made a comment, and basically he said, "I believe I've led my people into a burning barn. I've led my people into a burning barn. What do you mean by that? Hey, basically, to make a long story short, and I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but we were better off when we were segregated. We were better off when we were segregated. At least back then, we had a tighter family unit because we were all we had. We couldn't depend on anybody else. We couldn't depend on anybody. We were all we had. So, and also we had more black businesses per capita back then. We even had our own sports teams. We were very prosperous. Okay? We had our own. And ever since desegregation, it's like everything is falling apart in the black community. Everybody's for themselves. Everybody's going here. Everybody's going there. And we're not supporting one another like we used to because we had to. We had no other choice but to support each other. So, but after that, everything just went downhill. And thus our communities went downhill. So, and it's not like desegregation made anything better between the races of black and white because they still hate our asses. So, but yeah, he realized that he made a mistake. It's kind of like this here. You want desegregation so you can go where you want to go. In other words, you want desegregation so you can be around white folks. Which I don't understand because me personally, I don't want to be around nobody that don't want to be around me. I don't. That's like you walking somewhere and every time you turn around, somebody behind you. You can't stand this individual. But every time you go somewhere, every time you turn around, there they are. It's like they're your shadow. black folk, are we white folks' shadow? Everywhere they go, do we have to go? Do we have to continuously put ourselves off on people that hate our fucking guts? Does that make any type of logical sense whatsoever? Does it? If another black person, if you took two black people and put them together, one don't like the other, I guarantee you, as brainwashed as we are and as psychologically damaged as we are as a people, you stay the fuck away from them or from each other. But it come down to white folks, it seems like y'all just can't get enough of them. Everywhere they go, you're that shadow. If they move over here, you want to move over there. If they move over there, you want to move over there. God damn it, I bet you they move to Mars, you want to go there too. Stop pushing yourselves off on people that have to tell you 1,001 different ways. They don't like you. They don't want you. They don't need you. They deplore you. Once again, that's only common sense, brothers and sisters. That's only common sense. You go to an all-white neighborhood, you let a couple black folks start moving in. They gonna start moving out. They gonna start moving out. And especially the ones that y'all that know amongst us that don't know how to act. Because you have black people and you have niggas. And niggas is what's holding black people back. And I'm going to tell you niggas the same thing I would tell these white folks. If that title don't apply to you, don't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't get upset at me. Don't get upset at this video. Take a good look in the mirror and get upset at yourself. Do some soul searching. Figure out what it is about yourself you need to fix. Because we are in trouble, brothers and sisters. We are in trouble. Look at our black communities today. Do you think Dr. King died for this shit? If you could bring him back to life and let him see the deplorability of our neighborhoods today, he'd probably shoot himself. It's a sin and a shame, the deplorability of our neighborhoods today. It's sickening. It ought to be sickening to you. To the point where it will motivate you to want to do something about it. Do better about yourselves. Do better about your neighborhoods. Keep them clean. You don't go to the white folks' neighborhood and see garbage flying all over the goddamn streets and bottles busted every goddamn way. You don't see that over there. Shit all over the place. Why can't we have the same pride in our communities? Black folk, this is 2017. It's time to wake up, unite, and vibrate, meditate, and do better for ourselves this new year. Because Dr. King did not die for this bullshit. As a matter of fact, I think I was watching the news today, and they said something about there was a shooting down in some parts of Miami down there today. You know, they had a parade, I believe, in honor of Dr. King at a park named after Dr. King. And you niggas down there shooting. Y'all can't act right, goddamn, on a holiday like this. Shit. And don't think your oppressor ain't watching you. He's watching you. And you know what he's saying? He's saying the same thing I'm saying times 10. These niggas are stupid and ignorant. Once again, niggas and black folk is a difference. Why do y'all keep killing each other? Stop it. You're killing off yourselves, the present, and you're killing the future. And we need our strong black warriors out there. How we gonna have strong black warriors for the future if you killing them off? Time to wake up, vibrate, meditate, brothers and sisters. Because like I said, he didn't die for this. And none of our other great ancestors of the past, they did not sacrifice themselves for this mess. They didn't. One other thing y'all ought to know also, although Dr. King was a great man, he was a man that was not without his flaws. Now, if you do any research or any study on his history, you should know that his main motivation for setting up desegregation was because prior to him meeting his future wife, Coretta Scott King, Dr. King wanted to engage in a relationship with a white lady. I can't think of her name. Her name escapes me right now. If anybody knows, leave a comment in the comment section. But he met her while he was pursuing his doctorate degree at Boston University. And I truly believe that right there was his main motivation for kicking out this whole desegregation deal. Matter of fact, he wanted to marry her. He wanted to marry her very much. But his father, Big Daddy King, talked him out of it. He wanted to marry her. And I believe that was his main motivation for wanting to desegregate, so he could be next to her. And so other black folk can swirl and coon like they're doing right now. That's exactly what you're doing. You're swirling and cooning before the world. And my brothers and sisters, we already look bad enough. I mean, why give these people ammunition against you? Why make them point the finger and laugh at us any more than what they're doing now? You understand? But at any rate, let us reflect on this holiday. Let us reflect on Dr. King and all the great things he has done for the ancestors, past, present, and future. And let us not dwell so much on the negative, because we all have flaws. None of us are perfect. He wasn't perfect. He was far from perfect. None of us are angels. But rather, let us reflect on the good that he did do. All right, brothers and sisters. Well, till next video, hopefully you have a lovely Monday evening. If you like this video, please please pass it on, please subscribe. Won't cost you a penny. Peace, love, and happiness, brothers and sisters. Quite heavy. I'm out.